Good morning, friends, and welcome back. I'm Mrs. Gordon, and I am so glad you are here with me today to learn new things. We've talked about things that can sink or float. Do you know there's a really cool way that art can sink or float? You're like, what? How can art sink or float? So I know how you like to draw pictures. I have a ceramic plate today, or if you have some kind of white plastic plate, and some dry erase markers and a pitcher of water. Grab those materials and let's get started. All right, on my ceramic plate, I'm first gonna draw some hearts. I'm gonna use a different color to color it in. Do you like to draw? You can draw any shape you like. Have fun, be creative with it. I'm gonna draw one more. Now, let's see if I get some floating art. I'm going to take my pitcher of water and pour a little to coat it. Did you see that? You see those two hearts lifted? It's floating. Do you see the ink that raised there? Did you try it? See, I'm moving the plate around. I have some floating hearts. This one looked like it just stayed and sank. You see how floating it is? Now that one is starting to float. Did you move your plate to see if it's floating around? And as it changes, maybe your heart or circle will look differently. It's floating. Do you want to do another one together? First, let's clean our mess. I'm going to pour my water into this bucket. Bye, floating hearts. I got some left over. You might have some too. So let's dry it off. What can we create this time? Let's see if I draw a stick figure. What's a stick figure? It's a person. It's not a full person. It's a quick drawing of a person. So let's see if we can draw a stick figure trying to catch the ball. You think the ball will float to that person? I'm gonna draw a circle, then one line. I'm gonna give 2 lines for some hands and 2 lines for some feet. Let's see if I can see it catching a ball. Let's see if it will float. Pour a little bit of tiny water. Oh, my person started to float. Do you see it lifting? I'm moving the plate. Oh, it looks like it's jumping to catch the ball. My ball has stayed, it's sunk, it sank. But the person is floating. Does it look like it can jump? Let's see if it can catch the ball. It's moving away. But my person floated and the ball sank. Let's see what other picture we can create. Just carefully dump my water into the bucket. And let's wipe our surface. Make sure it's good and dry. What shape would you like to draw this time? Have you ever drawn a floating house? What if your house could float away? First, I'm going to draw a triangle for my roof. Let's color it in just a little bit. And then let's draw a square for the base of the house. What else does a house need? A door. So I'm drawing a rectangle for the door with the little circle for the doorknob. Let's give it 2 windows. Let's draw 2 small squares. Okay, let's see if our house will sink or float. Pour a little water. It lifted just a little bit. There goes the roof. The roof is floating. The door is floating. Oh my goodness, and the window. The window floated. I have a floating house, everyone. Can you see your house floating? Oh no, I think it's starting to disappear. Let's clean this one up and see if we can draw another one. Pour it slowly into my bin. And let's wipe our surface clean. You know what else usually floats? Balloons. So let's draw some balloons and see if they float away. Or will our balloons sink? I like colorful balloons. You draw a circle. Let's fill it in a little bit. Let's draw another circle closer together. Let's draw one right here. It's a little bigger. And then let's draw one on this side. Can't be balloons without strings. Draw a string there, 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 and there. Little squigglies. Okay, let's test it out. Will our balloons float or sink? Pour a little water. Some of them are starting to flow away. Did you move your plate? It looks like I have 1, maybe 2 that floated away. And the other ones, they just sank. Did you see that? What pictures did you draw to see if they sink or float? Go see if you can draw more pictures. You did such amazing work today. I hope your hearts or triangles or circles, whatever shape you chose to draw, or even a stick figure or a full picture, whatever you chose to draw today, I hope it was able to float. If not, you see that it was sinking. So until next time, I wish you well.